Army General.
Shout out to Hate Army.
Your name is Hate Army? Saying Hate Army shit.
Hate Army shout out.
Good vibes to the Hate Army.
Shout out for hate.
Here's the biggest factor, all right? I have to decide, and it's a big decision. It really is. It's going to be a tough decision. Do I want to keep Zelda into the major game rotation for the month and keep it going and balance that with Street Fighter 6? Or do I want to play Diablo 4? Because if I play Diablo 4, there's just no way I can continue to play Zelda. There's too much RPG, too much time-consuming style content. I'm not going to be able to juggle that and Street Fighter. It's not possible. You understand? So the question is Zelda going on hiatus so that we can play Diablo, right? Or do I just keep playing Zelda for now and then possibly play Diablo later? Jasper, which would you select? Zelda or Diablo, Jasper? Jasper, no, don't lay on my lap. I said Zelda or Diablo. Why didn't you answer me? He laid down on my lap. Jasper. Jasper Kitty. Every time I say that, he moves his tail, by the way. Jasper Kitty. There he goes. Whenever you say his name, he wiggles his tail around. Jasper Kitty. Zelda or Diablo? Which you like more? I don't think he knows. He doesn't know. And the thing is, my audience is definitely split. I know. Every day when I ask you guys this question, some people are like, no, we really like the Zelda playthrough. It's been going well. We're enjoying the chill vibes, the open world exploration. We like helping you with the game so you understand it. And the better parts are coming. You know, when I get to these new dungeons and things coming up, I absolutely am going to love the game. Keep playing it, right? And then, some people are like, no, you know, Diablo is going to be great. Diablo is the first time, you know, in over a decade that it's a you know, part of this franchise. Now you're an interactive streamer. Therefore, Diablo would work, unlike last time when you played Diablo 3 where you were just playing games offline and, you know, not even direct capture or live streaming. Now you're an interactive live streamer. It would definitely work as a playthrough. You should play Diablo. So, there's differences of opinion, Jasper. And no one can decide what to do. No one can decide. Even me, I don't know what to do. Look, everyone has a different opinion. Look at this. Some people are saying Diablo will be a game changer. Diablo will put butts in seats. And then Jade says, no, Zelda. And quite a few people have said Zelda is the one that they want to see me keep playing because they've really enjoyed the playthrough up to now. You know, I'll be honest, out of the games I'm playing right now, actually Zelda is bringing the most attendance. It's true. When I play Zelda, we're getting the most people on stream for Zelda. So it definitely right now is a crowd pleaser, but I don't know if it would continue to crowd please when other games are coming out. Because here's my opinion, okay? This is my opinion. And you guys can disagree. Let's see what you have to say. If I continue to play Zelda with Street Fighter, we'll just keep it going. Like I said, Street Fighter will be a major focus for several days, and then we'll tone down Street Fighter and we'll more balance Zelda with it. We'll finish Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster and go that route, okay? And then we won't have to worry about anything else until later in the month when we got Final Fantasy 16 coming out. Now, it is true that their new Amnesia game is coming out. I get the feeling the new Amnesia game no one's going to be talking about. It's going to be completely eclipsed by all these other higher profile games. It's a shame it got delayed the way it did. I am interested in it, but I don't see how I can even fit it in with all the other stuff I'm going to be doing. I'm just being honest. Maybe we'll save it for later on, maybe in the summer, okay? Plus, keep in mind, there's also a bunch of digital events coming up. On June 8th, there's the Summer Game Fest event. On June 11th, there's the Xbox Starfield event. So already we have major streams that are going to be me reacting to that stuff that's going to take away from gameplay. So how in the holy heck am I going to be fitting in another game? It doesn't make sense, right? So, if I keep playing Zelda and I keep it in the rotation, we'll keep going and, you know, we'll see how long it takes because Zelda's an insanely long game. Everyone says like 100 plus hours, right? So we'll keep it going. But if I play Diablo and I put Zelda on hiatus, I'm just going to be honest with all of you. I don't think Zelda's going to continue. I feel like you guys are going to be like, once you put it on hiatus, don't keep playing it. Seriously, because the kind of game Zelda is, right? I feel like if I start playing something different, by the time we get time to go back to it, because I'm not playing Diablo and Zelda at the same time. That's crazy. That would never work in my opinion, all right? You got to do one or to do the other. But if I play Diablo, I don't see myself eventually going back to Zelda. I know how you guys are. You know, I do. I know how you guys are. That if I'm not playing a game when it's hot, when it's new, basically I might as well not even play it, right? Take a look at other playthroughs where similar things have happened. Like Dying Light 2, where we played 20 hours to get to what was essentially the real game, and then it had to go on hiatus for other big releases, and by the time that those releases were done in about a month and a half, people were like, we don't give two shits about Dying Light 2, as if it never existed, right? So, that's the thing. Like, I am down for whatever. If you really like Zelda, and you want Zelda to continue, and think I should hold off on Diablo and play Diablo at a later date, like maybe later in the summer, I'm okay with that. If you think that I absolutely should play Diablo 4 this, coming week into next week, and if that's the focus, and you think that I should put Zelda on hiatus, I'm okay with that too. Like, I'm seriously okay with either. I like Zelda right now. I'm not in love with Zelda like a lot of people, but I do like the game a lot, and I'm okay with playing it. I'm enjoying it. But if you really want to see Diablo, I'm okay with that too. So we really need to make a determining decision. And we've got about a week to determine that, right? We do. About a week's time until Diablo 4 comes out. And, oh man. There's the one thing. Seriously, here's the one thing that's in the back of my mind. I played Diablo 3. When I played Diablo 3, yes, the climate was very different. I was a different kind of gamer, type of gamer over a decade ago. That's for sure. I was an on-demand, non-live stream, non-direct capture, non-interactive content creator. Essentially, I would play a game, record it offline, upload to YouTube. That was it, right? And that kind of playthrough worked with certain games and didn't work with others. With a game like Diablo 3, there just wasn't a lot to commentate on. There's a lot of repetitive gameplay and the like. Not much to say. I played through the whole game, but basically a lot of people got bored with it and said the playthrough wasn't that good and didn't get a lot of attention. I remember it technically flopped at the time. It actually ended up starting strong, and within like a few sessions, no one really cared about it. And a lot of people actually complained that I continued to play the game, even though I definitely wanted to finish it. Now, Diablo 4. A lot of people are saying this game is a throwback to the roots of the franchise and got rid of a lot of the things that changed in Diablo 3. And now I am an interactive live streamer. So every day that I play Diablo, we'll be talking, we'll be chilling, we'll be having fun conversation, you'll be helping me with the game. It's going to be nice and social. That's very different from the old vibes that I used to have in the old style of content. I don't have to fill every moment of dead air with stupid jokes and commentary anymore. We can just enjoy the games for what they are, you see? So it may work better today playing a game like that. I've said this comparison. A game like Hades that I played 2 years ago. If it was old Phil playing Hades, that playthrough would have failed miserably and everyone would have said it was terrible. But with new Phil and the way that I do this interactive streaming, boy, Hades was an amazing playthrough. A lot of people say it was one of my best in years. And I absolutely loved the game. So I kind of compare it to that. Perhaps Diablo 4 absolutely would work. I don't know. But that's what kind of has me kind of iffy about it. I've already played a Diablo game. Didn't work back then. Is it going to be another one of those situations where people are like, well, the game's fun to play, but not necessarily fun to watch you play. It's kind of boring and repetitive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess we'll find out. But we need to make this decision. So it's this simple. We have about a week left to decide. Do I keep Zelda in the rotation and keep it going, and therefore the Zelda playthrough continues and balances with Street Fighter 6 and other things during the month of June until Final Fantasy comes out? Or do we put Zelda on hiatus? Do we start with Diablo 4, and then it's Diablo 4 and Street Fighter 6, and then until Final Fantasy comes out, essentially, and that's the next new game. So what's the decision? We have to think about this. We have to talk about it. We have to determine it and figure it out. It's not an easy decision, because either way, one game's going to get ignored. I am nervous that if we put Zelda on hiatus, Zelda ain't coming back. That people will forget about Zelda, not care about it. Especially here, I hate to say it, I like first-party Nintendo games. I always have. Zelda, Mario, Kirby, Metroid, Donkey Kong. I can keep going on. Pokemon, all their exclusive franchises. I love those games. I love playing them. They just don't get a lot of traction on my channel. There was a time, many, many, many years ago, sometimes they would, but for the last decade, typically when I play Nintendo stuff, it doesn't get a lot of attention. Reason being, there's people out there who are known for covering Nintendo stuff. They literally have been sitting here playing Zelda for a month. I don't. I'm a variety guy. I balance things with everything else. So my Zelda playthrough is only 20 some hours long, while theirs is like 120 hours long or longer, right? So, I get it. I do. But at the same time, will Diablo do well? That I don't know. We might say, okay, forget Zelda, let's start Diablo, and then Diablo does poorly, people don't like it, and they're bored with it. So, I don't know. This is one of those situations where it's like, I'm good because I know Street Fighter 6 will hopefully give us enough variety and a ton of content so that I have stuff to do. But at the same time, I really don't know what else to do to balance with it. I don't think there's a good answer. I really don't. I really don't believe that there's a good answer to this. I think either way, it's kind of a win-lose situation. Some people will like the decision, and some people won't. For those who are enjoying the Zelda playthrough and coming out to the streams and supporting it, they're going to be very disappointed if it goes on hiatus and almost never comes back, right? At the same time, there's those who absolutely love Diablo and are dying to see me play it in an interactive capacity because they think it's going to work. There's some people out there who don't like Diablo, right? So, I don't know. I just don't know. I think we got to figure this out, okay? So, we'll continue to talk about it every day for the next week. But I think it's a big determining factor here will also be the reviews of Diablo when we start finding out about its length, about how it plays or whatever. I wonder how it's going to run on console. It's another concern, isn't it? Because I'm going to be playing Diablo 4 if I play it on the Xbox Series X or the PS5. And we have no idea how a game like that will control or really play on a console. That game is typically meant to be PC exclusive. So how exactly are they going to make it work on a console? I don't know. I don't even know if it'll be is it a nerfed version. Does it feel weird to play it with a gamepad? I don't know, man. So I guess we will have to see. And does it? It plays really well on console. I hope it plays well on console. That'd be great because then there's no concern at all. I did play Diablo 3 on PC. Yes, it was that long ago that I was playing games on PC and doing my camera capture technique so I could actually play them on there. So I don't know. Brianna says, I actually put the demo on PS5. It ran really nice. Did it? I wonder what version I should even get. Again, you gotta wonder, will like Digital Foundry have reviews and stuff out early so that we know? Because I would definitely want to get the better version. If this is the case, I literally have no commitment to play it on either console. I could play it on Xbox or PS5. I really don't care. So if it runs better on one version or the other, I would want to get the superior version. But I have no idea which one it would be. So, it's flip-flopped. It definitely has flip-flopped. Okay. Anyway, so there you go. Let's talk about this over the next week, shall we? All right. Phil blew all his money on mobile games and was irresponsible with money over here. Tipping me helps me more than anything.